And here comes my biggest wish for Swift this year. But it also was my biggest wish last year and the year before that. As you perhaps know, there's nothing that prevents Swift from running on Windows or Linux, and even compiling for platforms like WebAssembly. But just the ability to compile and run the program is not enough to ensure any sort of traction for the language. Swift's been available on other platforms for many years, but its actual use outside the Apple ecosystem is pretty low. Honestly, I think that's unfair, because all the features that make Swift so great on the iPhone could also benefit backend developers. With the status quo on Swift on the backend, it's just not worth the hassle for most engineers. And to me, that feels kinda sad, because there's a number of great projects that make using Swift on the server just as easy and enjoyable as on iOS and macOS. Last summer, I was in Apple's mentorship program, where I got a few great tips on using Swift on the backend. It wasn't the easiest thing to set up and use compared to developing client apps. But anyway, it gave me some insight into the overall process, and also the future plans of the community. In my understanding, Apple has little interest to invest its own resources into making Swift more widespread on the backend. But I guess it's time to stop relying on Apple after all.